Good day, ma'am. I am Jacqueline Namanog from BSHM 2A, and I'm going to answer the genealogical and cultural connections of the tribe people in MINSUPALA and its implications on the Islamization of the island. I have to answer 4 questions. So, first question is, what do you mean by connected genealogically and culturally? So, what do you mean by connected genealogically and culturally? So, for me, it means that us people are not just connected by blood, but also in culture. No matter who you are, or even we are not connected by blood, but we are connected culturally, and vice versa. Second question. Do we have the basis that the tribe people are connected genealogically and culturally? Yes. And the third is, if your answer is yes, please provide explanation and evidence, and if it is a no, state your reasons. We are to believe the legends of Tabunawe and his siblings, then we must convince of the blood relations of Moro and Lumad. Being branches of the same trunk, the Maguindanao, Maranao, Tausug, Teduray, Manubo, Bagubo, Sobanen, Bilaan, and other hill tribes must be handled this old connection. It is very important then that the members of these tribes respect and uplift each other instead of making stereotypes and derogatory remarks, because every time a member of one tribe makes derogatory comment in others, he is actually making a derogatory statements of his own relative. But will this connected apply only to the Moro and Lumad? Note that in Sobanen version of Tabunaway legend, Gumabongabon was believed to be a Raha Humabon of Cebu. If this were true, then Cebuano Bisaya is not exempted in the web of genealogical connections as far as Tubanaway legend is concerned. Bisayans, the Cebuanos must have some connections, genealogical or otherwise, with the Bulanons of Bohol, the Warais of Leyte, the Siquihodnons of Siquijor, and others. If we are not satisfied with the oral traditions about Tabunaway, we can cite the Tarsila written genealogy of the greatest Maguindanao Sultan Kudarat to show the genealogical links of some tribes. Then if that is not enough, we shall also cite linguistic and other cultural products that our people were indeed connected in our long past. So the last question will be, what are the implications in the Islamization of MINSUPALA to the connectedness of the Moro, Lumad, and migrants? Please provide historical evidence of your answer. So, the struggle for self-determination by the Moro people in the southern Philippines began in 1565, under Spanish colonial rule, and is still unresolved conflict today. Rooted in primordial notion of homeland, indoctrination, social marginalization, and historical displacement of the Moro people, and the government have engaged in multiple rounds of negotiations and produced several agreements. Currently, the Moro conflict is one of the two large, deeply rooted, and long-lasting insurgencies featuring repeated peace process in the Philippines, the other being the stop-start process of peace negotiations with the communist insurgents.